what's 6 choose 5? Should be 6. So the 6th row. So this tells us so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Counting over would be 6. Do 8 choose 3. And then get your calculators out, because your calculator does this for you. But I wanted to show you what you're doing and what it means and like what the point of it is. Made it fast. Your mom like lost keys with her keys.
Well, I had her spare keys. My dad had hers.
She was stuck.
Yeah, she had to go to Secretary of State.
Alright, 8 choose 3. So the 8th row, 0, 1, 2, 3. How many of you had 56? Nice. Okay, questions on that one? Alright. Go to your calculator. And we're going to do this, we're going to do 7 choose 2, but in the calculator. So you got to know how to find 7 choose 2. I don't care if you find it with Pascal's triangle or with the calculator. You just got to know if I say what 7 choose 2. That's what it is. So in the calculator, you would hit 7. And then hit math. You hit this menu that pops up. Scroll over to probability, the PRB. And we're doing combinations, which is what the C stands for, that NCR. Permutations is the P, it's a different ballgame. We don't get into that in this class. So we're just doing this NCR. So hit that and then hit 2. And it'll tell you 21. And all it's doing is going to Pascal's triangle and doing the same thing you guys just did. It's just fast. Anybody have any issues finding it, getting it? Got something weird, different? You had the 7 first. And then math. And then probability, PRB on the right. And then number 3, the NCR. And then hit the 2. Good? So do these next 2 and just make sure you're getting what you should be. Just do 6, choose 5, make sure you get 6. Do 8, choose 3, make sure you get 56. And so now if I said, what's 20 choose 7, you're not doing that triangle all the way out to row 20. That would take forever. So you can just type in your comment. But I wanted to show you the triangle so at least you have some idea what you're finding and what's going on. You don't really ever need to use a triangle if you don't want to. Also, I think it's really cool. We getting where we're supposed to be getting here? Questions? Did you find it in yours? I can go over later and show you. I can try it. I'll forget. Alright, let's get on the other sheet now. And so these are binomial situations. We'll get into a little more tomorrow, like when to use it and why. But for right now, I just want you to write down that equation on the top of the board here. Or just copy it up. I'm going to writing it right here also. That's a Q. Yeah, it's a Q. It's up here too if that's easier to read. Bless you. So that sneeze. It's a weird sneeze. Okay, so I want to talk through in general what we're doing here. This is N choose K, so I'm going to say I give you, or this first example, we're going to do 6 true false questions. What's the probability you get exactly 5 correct? N is your number of trials, so this would be 6 questions. K is the number of successes that we're looking for, so this would be we're looking for 5 successes. P is the probability that you do succeed. So in this case, a true false, we're assuming you're just like guessing. What's P in this case? The probability of success would be 0.5. K is the number of times that you're going to succeed. So in this case, it would be 5. I'll write this down in a second. Q is always going to be the complement of P. So P is the probability of succeeding. Q is the probability of failing. And then N minus K goes up here. So if you want to jot this down somewhere, that wouldn't be a bad idea either. So this is like what all the letters mean. I don't really give very much room, I apologize. I think you can manage. What's that, Salhani? Can't do it? Be that all you want.
It's whole bunch.
Yeah.
You know that whole bunch. Match all that.
The whole bunch is anger you. Wow, that's worse. That's what I hear. People said, like Mr. Morlock in the wing, they said he'd be disappointed in you not having you. That's like worse. Yeah. I just expected more out of you.
It's awful.
It's
It's so bad.
Yeah. Okay. So if I'm doing number 1, I'm going to always write down the formula first.
But this is not about shit.
You.
So close. So close.
You disappointed.
Yes.
You do not have to memorize this formula. It will be given to you on your test. It will be given to you on the AP test. So you don't have to do that. I'm going to go off to the side and write down what all of these things are. You may or may not do that. Do it if it helps you. If you feel like it's a waste of your time, I'm not going to make you do it. But I'm going to go over here and say, okay, N is 6. Where am I getting that from?
6 true false questions.
6 questions. K is 5. Because I want to get 5 correct. I'm finding the probability of that happening. P is 0.5. I got a 50% chance of getting it right. And Q is also 0.5 because I had a 50% chance of getting it wrong. And then we'll rewrite it with numbers in it. So P of X equals 5 equals 6, choose 5. That's 0.5 to the 5th. It's 0.5 to the 1st. So a couple of little quick checks you can make here. This is the number of successes plus this is the number of successes. This is the number of failures. Those should add up to the total number of trials, right? So there's almost like an equation up here, like this plus this should equal that. So if you do something weird with these two and they don't equal that, just go back and double check things. And then these two numbers also you can kind of quick check. What should those two numbers add up to? It should add up to 1 because they're complements. Like one's succeeding and one's failing. So those are just quick things you can check. But I'm going to type this all into my calculator at once. So I'm going to go 6, choose 5, the way we just did it. I'm not going to hit enter and like do this all separately. I'm just going to do it all in one row. 6, choose 5 times 0.5 to the 5th times 0.5 to the 1st. So it's 0.09375. So go ahead and type that in. Make sure you're getting what I'm getting. If you're not, let me know so I can try to figure out what you're doing. And then make sure you understand form. Sorry, I want to stop here and take any questions. Why is this number this? I'm getting a different answer. Anything I can help with here? What? We getting what we should be getting? Understanding where the numbers are coming from? We're all good? Okay, so let's go to the second one. So same idea. I'm going to start off by writing the formula. the side and make my little kind of my legend, I guess. Like I'm writing down what all those things represent. If you want to skip this stuff, I'm not going to tell you how to. I just think it's helpful. So what is N in this situation? 5 because there's 5 questions. What is K? 3 because we're looking for exactly 3 questions correct. What is P? 0.25, right? So there's 4, it's A, B, C, D, there's 4 options, so what if you're just randomly guessing, you got a 1 in 4 shot of getting it right. P is 0.25, and then therefore, what's Q? 0.75, because they have to add up to 1. So then I'm going to go back and write in the numbers. So probability X equals 5. 5, choose 3. 0.25 to the third, because I need to get 3 questions correct. Oh, yeah. Thank you. And 0.75 squared, because I need to get 2 wrong. Again, you got these quick little checks. These 2 numbers, that's the failures and successes that should add up to the number of trials. They do. And then these 2 numbers should add up to 1. And they do. It doesn't mean you did it right for sure, but it means you're probably on the right track. So go ahead and type that in, and you should get 0.088. Questions there? I got something different. I don't know where you got this number from. Good. How many got 0.088? Okay, try number 3. I'm not going to help you. I'm not going to search. I'm not going to help you. You just do 3. If you get stuck, I would recommend doing this little list of the things. May or may not need it, but if you do get stuck, that's probably a good place to kind of go back and start from there. We want to get 3 questions correct, which means we need to get 2 questions wrong, because there's a total of 5 questions. Or it's N minus K, if you want to think about it that way. Okay, so this would be, there's 4 attempts. We want to make 2. The probability of success is 0.7. We need to succeed 2 times. The probability of failure is 0.3. We need to fail 2 times. And that comes out to 0.2646. How many had that? Good. Questions? Alright, next. Next one's a little more annoying, but I want to show you like a shortcut to make it go faster. So we want to make a probability distribution, so we want to find like all the probabilities involved here. So X is going to be the number of tails that we get. And if I flip 5 coins, I might get 0 tails, I might get 1, I might get 2, I might get 3, I might get 4, I might get 5. I'm not going to write the formula 5 times. Welcome to it. X represents the number of tails. And then this probability I get like 0 tails or 1 tail. Okay. So I'm trying to get you to kind of think through how to do this in your calculator without writing the formula. And I'm just trying to show you that as an option. If writing the formula is the way that works for you, do it that way. I'm just trying to show you a little faster. So I want to choose. I'm going to go 5. I'm going to do 0 first. So I want 5 flips. I want 0 successes. So 5, choose 0. Right? Times. Remember, success is getting a tail, and it's weighted. It's not 50-50. So what's the probability of success? 0.4. And how many, and I want to raise that to the power of how many successes am I looking for in this situation? 0 times, what's the probability of failure? 0.6. So the power of, in this problem, how many failures am I looking for? 5. So just talking through that again. These two numbers should add up to the number of tries, because this is successes plus failures. And these two numbers should add to 1. Because it's the probability of success and the probability of failure. So go ahead and hit enter. And don't touch your calculator again. Hit enter and then just wait. 0.07776. We good there? So then, I don't know how many realize this, some of you probably do, some of you don't, but if you hit second and then enter, it's like a flashback, it'll instant replay whatever you just typed in. And I'm just going to go back and change what I want to change. So I'm not typing everything in again. I'm going back, and when I'm filling out this table, the next slide, I don't want 0 successes. Now I want 1. So I'm just going to make that 0 into a 1. Now I want 0.4 to the first. And I want 0.6 to the 4. So if I were to start looking at the next one, I'm going to hit my second flashback. What number am I going to want to be right here? 2. One number is going to go here, the 2, and then that'll be a 3. So you can see the pattern, like 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 5, 4, 3. So you're welcome to use the formula to fill this table out. I want you to fill the table out. You can use the formula, but I think this way is a lot faster if it makes sense to you. If it doesn't make sense to you, probably not the way to go. But now that I have it typed in, you can start to see the pattern and what we're doing. So here's what I got. You're stuck. Do you need help, please? Look it up. And if you're done with that, we're not going to do number 5. There's another table like this, and I feel like that's kind of tedious at this point. But I want you to go to number 6. If you're done with this one, go to 6. 6 can be a little trickier. A couple things that I want to point out. So you're rolling it 5 times. You want to succeed exactly twice. So you want 2 successes and 3 failures. And your probability of success. So this could be 1 out of 3, or it could be 2 out of 6. You know, because there's 2 ways you can roll the die that you succeed out of 6 ways. If you type in 1/3, it works. If you type in 2/6, it works. If you type in 0.33, it's like rounding a little too much. Does everybody type in 0.33? I'm just curious. How far off is it from that? So it's like a little, you know. So if you're gonna do the decimal version, go like 0.33333333 and just put a bunch so you're not rounding as much. So question on this one, like how it's set up, why I put this here. Anything on that one? How many got 0.329? Per dish. Yeah. So I'm confused. There's no questions, but nobody got it. How many got that one? Or how many does it make sense now that I've talked through it? I guess is a better way to say it. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, let's look at 7. No, let's look at 8. So ignore the like double. This should just be a single. So we got no more than 1 correct. So this is like an extra layer. I'm taking a 4-question multiple choice test, and I'm going to get no more than 1 correct. There's 2 possibilities, right? I could get 0 correct, or I could get 1 correct, but no more than 1. So I basically got this is like 2 problems in 1. So I'm going to go through and find the probability I get 0 correct. 4 problems, probability is 0 correct. If it's A, B, C, D, E, what's the probability I guess correctly? 1/5 or 0.2, either way. And I want 0 of those. And then what's the probability I guess incorrectly? It's 0.8 or 4/5. And I want 4 of those. Again, just checking these 2 should add up to the number of trials, and these 2 should add up to 1. Plus, so that's probably like it's 0 correct, but what do I have to find out? I gotta do 1 correct, then I gotta add them up. So I gotta do 4, 1, 0.2 to the first, 0.8 to the third. So go ahead and type those in. This one's actually a little strange. These 2 numbers will come out the same. That is a complete coincidence. It would not happen. I won't say ever again, but like very often. So it's just these 2 come out the same, but it's just luck. Don't think that's gonna work every time. You guys okay? So I get 0.8192. Please ask, otherwise go to 7. So you gotta do 7. Whenever you get done. Again, this is just luck. It's just random. That won't happen again. It won't happen in 7. Hardly ever happens. Sullivan has for at least 5 correct, right? So you gotta do 5 and 6. Add them together. That's just three. Oh, so at least
You just done the probability of getting all 6 points.
What?
Let's calculate the probability.
You gotta do 5 and 6, because at least 5, including 5 or more.
Oh, wait.
I would assume.
Please understand what you're saying. So
What?
here's what you should have.
Oh, no. I did 5 at the box.
Oh, so then you were gonna say you could do the 6 and subtract. So you're right. So you did way more annoying. Yeah. So at least 5 correct means 5 or more. There's only 6 questions. You just gotta worry about the 5 and the 6. So if this is the 5, this is the 6. That's what you should get if you add those up. How many got this? Okay. Questions on where'd you put this? Why'd you put this here? Anything I could? Yeah.
So, that 0.5 comes from.
The fact that it's true false. So if you're just you got a 50-50 shot of guessing right. Okay, so don't worry about number 5. That's not a big deal. We'll keep going with this tomorrow. It'll be like your warm up, and then we'll move on to the next stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's not where I thought the T was, but okay. Hey.
I read that and what are you?
Sure. E.
I still want you to figure out what you have.
This should be
Second hour. I'm so sorry, but
No, it's all right. I mean, I kind of missed our scheduled time. So.
it's fine.
No, you're fine.
I can also take mine tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, you have to too, right?
7 hours.
Not today?
Not today.
Tomorrow's
Yes, or
And which one are you taking?
I'm taking A.
or first hour, or third hour, or fourth hour.
I need another 5.
Okay, I'll probably come in first in the morning. So I can just,
Okay.
all right.
Remind me which one
I
you're
get
taking.
shit.
Our heritage.
And you're doing it right now?
Stupid
You're
song.
doing it right now? Like right now?
It's really good. Oh, Carbon Puncher.